Hey friends, we're in the kitchen today. It's actually the first day it's not raining, and I would normally want to be outside working in the garden, but I actually have stuff going on this afternoon where I have to leave the house. So I thought, you know what, let me spend the morning making some of my bombs. I just opened the Etsy shop a few weeks ago. So I think I opened it the middle of April. Right before Mercury in retrograde, I opened it. So I think it was the middle of April. It was like April 15th. So it's called Violet's Bewitching. It's formulas that I've created that are original, and I have created them like the original ones I created probably 7 or 8 years ago. And then I created like these magical mystical line when one of my girlfriends opened up her mystical shop. So Prosperity is one from the mystical line. This is our anti-aging. So you could see my method is I basically make all of the oils first and they're labeled. Sometimes it's a common one like this anti-aging one, I make it all together and then I siphon it out into these glass bottles that are from old kombucha. These are old olive oil bottles, so they help keep the integrity of the oil. And then we've got some organic beeswax pellets. It's just easier, so I buy the pellets. I use the metal tins. I've got my organic vitamin E oil. We've got our essential oils, and we're off to the races. So this is for our anti-aging one. I use it myself. This is my container. This is a container to put on the shop. These are for the shop as well. This is our Serenity blend that we're going to be making. And then this is our lung TLC blend that we will be making. We also have made some tea today. So this is a tea that I was liking drinking in the morning. I was combining it with either my GI blend or my Breathe Sinus Immunity blend. And so I really liked it. And all it was is it's Tulsi green tea and yerba mate. So I bought some yerba mate, a pound of it. I had my Tulsi already. And I actually brought some loose white tea rather than green tea because it has less of a bitter flavor. So all I did was add equal amounts to this mason jar. And all of them were ground well, except the white peony is still a little bit big. But all I'm going to do is shake it up. And it will combine it. So again, I just did equal parts of Tulsi, yerba mate, and white peony because it was equal parts on here and I liked the taste of it. Again, I'm using white tea rather than green tea. But this is how easy it is to make your own medicine, your own tea, right? You can source these things. You know, this I got from Vitacost, all these ingredients. And I, support them. Choose who you support with your money, right? And now I will have my own wake up energizing blend that I've been eating a lot of this month because the fatigue has been kicking my butt. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to spend some time doing this. I'm going to go outside with B. I've got my plantain oil still cooking here. And we're going to probably make some more mugwort because I'm kind of low on it. So some of these I make singly because I use them so much and I use them for different things and I don't just use them for the bombs. And like lemon balm, I don't really have a lot of. So I'm probably going to make more of that as well. I switched to making infused oils. I used to do the 4 to 6 weeks in the sunlight. The plantain is fresh because that's how you're supposed to make it. So really, we don't go online to find things. Like you need to look at books written by herbalists. That's how I do everything. Or I take trainings online from these herbalists. And so Cami McBride's training, I don't know, I've watched it a few different times, but I forgot how she makes her infused oil. She doesn't do 4 to 6 weeks. She pulverizes and blends them with vodka first, or, some sort of alcohol. I use vodka. That's what I have because that's what I use for my tinctures. And by pulverizing the herbs into a powder, you're getting more medicine from that plant. And so my mugwort is basically, it already is a powder from when I harvested and dried it. And the lemon balm is also pretty nicely cut up, but you want to make it even smaller and finer to get more of the medicine out. So the vodka pulls it out. And then you add the oil and then you blend it. And I've been doing it with the immersion blender and then using coffee filters along with my strainers. It's a little messy, but you have the oils pretty much right away. So if you need them, they're already done. You're not waiting the 4 to 6 weeks, and they're actually more potent. So I'm going to try doing that for all of my blends from here on out. Is I'm going to make it the Cammie McBride way, because she's been making infused oils for about 35 years and I've only been making them for 10. So I think maybe she might know more than I do. But the thing is that getting to know your plants, right? So like a lot of the plants that I'm using are plants that grow in my backyard. Lemon balm, St. John's wort, mugwort, mullein. I mean, mullein, lemon balm, catmint, mugwort are considered weeds. They're considered invasive, but I use them a lot for a lot of different things, for a lot of different parts of my healing. You know, lemon balm I'm making some nettle tea today again. So I've got my infused honey is dripping down. I've got the last of the nettles. I'm going to add to the filtered water. As you see, I'm drinking it. And a lot of these things that we think are weeds actually are really potent medicine. So I think it's really valuable, more so now than ever, to really get outside in your yard, explore what's there, talk to the plants. Like, they have so much wisdom. They've been here before us. They will outlive us. The plants and the animals, it's so important to have this relationship with them. We had last week be tussled with the groundhog again, and I'm mad, right? Because the groundhog destroys my property. It eats my medicinal plants. It eats my vegetables. It eats my sweet potatoes. It bothers the dog. And then I felt bad because Bea had cornered it under the wood pile. She got a mouthful of fur and it didn't leave. It just was staying there. And I thought, oh no, like something wrong with it, right? And we have more than one, so it's hard to tell which one it was. And then I went out and they turned and someone had hit a groundhog with a car, and I felt really bad. And we were kind of like, oh, that's good. It will be one less groundhog to contend with. But at the same time, it's sad, right? Like, we share this planet with all of these things, the insects, the animals, the plants, and we abuse and disrespect it, and we don't revere it for the intelligence that it has. And it makes me so sad, and it makes me want to speak up and speak out and let people know, like, there is so much here if you just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Make a tea blend, make an infused oil, make a tincture. Support me and buy one of my bombs, right? And feel the experience, the magic, the intelligence, the power of the plants. Let me know if this video resonated with you in the comments below. Talk to you soon.